In a video I made earlier today, I mentioned that about a week from now, February 23rd, 24th, in that range, Mars will be transiting in the early degrees of Capricorn, such that it triggers this T in his chart between Mercury, Neptune, and Eris. And I mentioned that this was problematic because I've observed numerous times over the last 3+ years that he doesn't like those degrees at all. They, in fact, correlate with what happened in the Access Hollywood tape scandal. And in fact, I've taken to calling this T his Access Hollywood T. It's the most vulnerable part of his chart. But a close second, or maybe even tied in intensity, is the Saturn-Venus conjunction in the 12th house. And what's happening here is, as we go into March, Mars moves up, and what it'll do is it'll make its way upward and reach these degrees right around the spring equinox. The problem is, although by then Saturn has moved into Aquarius, early Aquarius, Jupiter and Pluto both are right at the same degrees. So you're getting a triple conjunction directly opposite his Saturn-Venus 12th house conjunction. This is quite risky, and it goes to what I've said in prior videos about dangers to his health, for sure, as well as conflicts that are very damaging related to co-workers, people that support him, which can bring him down. Now, of course, he has been acting in a very vengeful way post-impeachment, and in a sense, he's the one turning these energies on his enemies, the 12th house being the primary house of enemies, the 6th as well. This axis, in fact, is that very thing. But it's the kind of thing that can blow up in your face, because any force that you push into too much can suddenly become more powerful than you and destroy you. So bottom line, the spring period, I'm going to say mid-March to early April, is extremely vulnerable and a very dangerous time for Trump. I mentioned Saturn in early Aquarius. In a way, reduces the pressure away from being in the Capricorn degrees where it makes this opposition. But early Aquarius isn't great either, because from there, it's making a sesqui square within 1 degree to this Uranus. So the pressure will continue, and it isn't going to help to have Saturn leave Capricorn temporarily during the month of May and June. It does return in July to restart the pressure all over again. In any case, look for March, middle of March and into April as an extremely tricky period for this man.